Hello and welcome back for another historic video. This will be part 2 of the Val combo deck. Arena just updated the rebalanced version of Val Marooned Surveryor. This used to be a 2 mana 2/3 with Vigilance and is now 4 mana 3/3. Still has Vigilance and its ability has been slightly buffed as well. It used to deal 1 damage to our opponent and we used to gain 1 life each time we discover, investigate, scry, surveil, or seek. And that has been changed to 2 damage and 2 life. Outside of that, we are not changing any other cards in the deck. We really want to see if this nerf really does make the deck worse, unplayable, or if it feels unchanged from what we played earlier. Before we jump into the gameplay, I'd like to ask you to please like and subscribe the video. It really helps the channel. And without further ado, let's jump into the games. This hand is okay. We'll start off on Birds of Paradise. A green deck from our opponent. Here we can Green Sun for 2, and we'll grab our Moon Dancer. No play from our opponent. Play out Soul Warden. Then we can pass the turn. We can still chord for something at instant speed if needed. Strike it rich, mana neutral. Hold back here. If our opponent taps out, we can fire off the Chord of Calling at instant speed. Another Strike It Rich. No need to rush here, we can be patient. Most likely this is a creativity deck. Here we can attack you with both creatures. They gamble, see if they grab the creativity. Manually tapping 2 of their green lands, transmogrify. We'll pay 4. Do they have a instant speed removal for our Soul Warden or Moon Dancer? Looks like they might. We'll still grab the Val. Emrakul doesn't beat us yet. Guide of Souls off the top means we should win. Good game. This hand is a bit too fair. Missing too many of our combo pieces. This is better. We'll put back 1 of the Val. Seems to be a bit of an issue with the server here. We'll see if it comes back. Server went down there for a second. Looks like it's back up and running. We'll play out the Soul Warden. We do have the hand that we wanted to keep. Against an elf deck. We can play out the Kami. No attack. Soul Warden is pretty good against the current iteration of elves. They tend to go pretty wide, and the life gain can be relevant. We will Green Sun for our Moon Dancer. Just need to find a mana to play out Val. Don't need the Green Sun. And we can attack in with the Kami. Alright, elite from our opponent. This will let us look at 2 cards. Still haven't found the land. Archdruid, look at a 3rd card. Brutal. One more mana from our opponent. 4th time's the charm. Starting town. It is not our 1st, 2nd, or 3rd turn, so we just got absolutely shit on by the randomizer. I mean, how many cards have we looked at here and still haven't found an untapped land source? Temple Garden. That'll do if our opponent doesn't have the Crater Hoof already. No need to attack. How many cards did we surveil to the bottom? 6. Alright, just need their last card not to be a Crater Hoof or Tutor. They can still find the Crater Hoof here. They're going to get to look at quite a few cards if they sack the Nurturer. They should have tapped it down for a mana first, so they missed out on quite a bit. Here they only have, well, now they have 11 mana, so we could be dead. This will tutor up the Crater Hoof, but I don't think they have the mana left to play it. Just waiting for our opponent to pass the turn here. So even through some bad variants, we ended up getting the victory here. Doing 2 damage at a time here will speed this up a bit, so we don't have to click through as much, and our opponent concedes. This hand is good. We'll keep it. We have a lot of early game ramp and access to all of our combo pieces. Start off on the Grazer, and we'll play out the Temple Garden to keep our red mana hidden. Looks like a mud deck from our opponent. Here we can play out the Soul Warden and the Innkeeper. Pass the turn. We do need 1 more mana to be able to Green Sun out Val. Could be a Kozilek's command from our opponent. Instead, it's going to be Karn. They did not give us priority to crack our treasure.
And I intend to finish it once and for all.
Liquid metal coating is fine. The Court of Calling is just what we're looking for. We'll mark 2 damage on Karn just so they can't tutor again. And if our opponent wants to waste their turn playing out the liquid metal coating, we should have a victory.
We must prepare for war.
I don't think there's any card our opponent has in their deck that can stop us now. And we will chord for 4. And our opponent concedes. Good game. This hand has a bit of ramp. Only 1 tutor ability. I think we'll mulligan. This is better. We'll keep it. Then here we can probably put back the Guide of Souls, actually. Could be Elves, Mono Green Devotion from our opponent. We'll ramp, pass the turn. Landfall. Here we'll get our Moon Dancer. The land is what we're looking for. Chocobo, we don't care about. Just looking to dodge a fight spell. No block. Our opponent can grow the Hydra. We'll take 4. No follow-up from our opponent. We'll go grab our Val. And our opponent concedes. This hand is okay. We do need our Moon Dancer. We'll start on a Birds. Without a lot of lands in hand, we will likely want to channel Kami. Play out the Innkeeper and another Birds. We'll have to take this. Channel one of our Kami, put in a Forest. And then no attack. We don't want to lose our only life gain creature. Another Butcher. We could chump block the bigger one, but I think we hold it back again. Unfortunate, we are flooding out a bit again. No tutor effects. We'll attack in with one of the Kami. Our opponent not likely to trade. Opponent will take out Val. That's fine. We have a backup. No blocks here. So this game we just didn't draw into our Moon Dancer or a tutor effect, otherwise it would have been a pretty easy victory as well. This hand is okay, and we'll keep it. Start off with a Guide of Souls. This turn we'll play out the Innkeeper, pass the turn. Keep our Guide of Souls around in case our opponent has some removal. That way we continue to have lifelink. Opponent is on a Madness deck. So here we can play out a Guide of Souls. And then Moon Dancer will give us 4 energy. We can also dig for the 4th land that we need to Green Sun. Did not find it yet. Here we'll attack in with just the Guide. We'll give it flying. Hit for 3. Pass the turn. no play from our opponent. Start off on a Guide of Souls. This will grow the Moon Dancer significantly. Court of Calling could also get us our Val. We do need the extra energy here, so I will play out the Innkeeper. This leaves us susceptible to a board wipe. Our opponent is not likely to be playing one. With the additional life gain, Trelasarra would be lethal in the air. Alright, so there you have the deck. I would say as a whole, it still feels like it is a viable combo deck for Historic. It did feel like it was a bit slower, but I wouldn't say it was a significant impact. One thing that I noted during these games were there were quite a few problems with the mana, which again was unchanged from the previous deck, so that was just due to bad variance. We found ourselves with the Grazer and the Kami in hand and not the lands to really utilize it. Additionally, with Val being 4 mana now instead of 2, we might want to look at changing the Thicket into a land that can come into play untapped. Overall, we only have a small subset of games to look at, but I do think that Val might become more of a supporting cast card now as opposed to a primary win condition. Keeping the tutor package in the deck, you could shave it down to 1 copy and use more of a Soul Sisters deck for your primary win condition. And if you happen to have the mana available to tutor for Val, you could try to combo that way. That could also free up some more tutor spots for some hate pieces, potentially putting in some graveyard hate or protection spells such as Sylvan Safekeeper to protect you when you do combo off. Overall, I think this deck is still viable in the format, and you shouldn't necessarily go deleting the deck list yet. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content.